Hi guys, welcome back to our data science series. In today's episode, we are discussing about the exciting world of machine learning. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of what machine learning is, the different types of learning, and how it's applied in real life scenarios. We will even walk you through an example of predicting house prices using machine learning. So, let's get started. What is machine learning? Machine learning basically is a field of artificial intelligence where computers learn patterns from data without being explicitly programmed for specific tasks. Simply put, it's about teaching computers to make decisions based on data. So there are three steps. The first one is data processing, the second one is training model, and the third one is making predictions. Types of machine learning. So we have first we have to discuss about supervised learning. This is like being a teacher. You provide the model with labeled data that already has the correct answers. The model learns from this data to predict future outcomes. For example, imagine we are predicting house prices. So we have a data set with the features like size of the house, number of bedrooms and locations, and so on. Some other feature as well. So along with the actual prices, this is labeled data. With using supervised learning, the model learns to predict the price of a new house based on these features. You will include other feature as well to predict the price of the new house. Now the second type is unsupervised learning. So in unsupervised learning which doesn't use labeled data. Instead, the model identifies patterns and group in the data by itself. Let's say we want to group house into categories based on their features such as size, location and age. The model can cluster similar house without knowing their prices beforehand. Now, the third type is reinforcement learning. Finally, there's reinforcement learning. This type works through trial and error. The model takes action in an environment and learns based on rewards or penalties. For example, in the context of real estate, reinforcement learning could be used to recommend optimal pricing strategies based on marketing behavior and feedback. So, what's the key step in machine learning project? Now that you know the types of machine learning, let's break down the key steps in a machine learning project. We will stick with our house pricing example to make it relatable. So, the first step is problem definition. Step 1 is defining the problem for housing prices. The problem is to predict the price of the house based on its feature as we discussed earlier. Features can be multiple. So the second step is the data collection and pre-processing. This might include details like square footage, number of rooms, locations and age of the house. Once you have the data, we will clean it, handle missing values and ensure it's ready for analysis. The third step is feature selection. So in this step, we need to selecting the right feature. For housing prices, a feature like square footage and location are important, while irrelevant data like the house paint's color might not be useful. Now, the fourth step is model selection and training. So in this step, we need to choosing a machine learning algorithm and training it. For predicting house prices, you could use a regression model such as linear regression. Okay, now the fifth step is model evaluation. So in this step, we will evaluating our model, use metrics like mean absolute error, You also called it MAE, or root mean squared error, also called RMSE, to check how close the prediction are to actual prices. Now, the last step is deployment of the model. So, this allows you to predict house prices for new data in real time. Okay, now here we discuss the example of predicting house prices. So, let's bring it all together with an example. Suppose we are building a machine learning model to predict house prices. Here's a quick walkthrough of how this works. So, for example, we have a data set in which we will get the first row, and also we have the five columns: size in square foot, bedrooms, locations, age, and prices. So, for this, we use the supervised learning. The model learns from this data using regression to predict the price of the new house. Example: a 2000 square feet house with 4 bedrooms. So, what will be the output after model learns from the above data? So, after training and testing, the model predicts the new house price to be approximately $400,000. So, machine learning is transforming industries, and understanding its core concept is the first step to harnessing its power. From supervised to reinforcement learning and key project steps, you have a strong foundation to build on. So, if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more deep dives into the data science. See you in the next episode.